and welcome along. Giant Software have released their first tutorial for Farming Simulator 19, and it focuses on this lovely bit of equipment. This is from the Andersen DLC, and it is the Hybrid X Xtractor. So we're going to have a look at this tutorial video. We've removed the audio from it because there is some music on it, and I don't want to get a copyright claim. If you want to check out the tutorial video itself in full, I will put a link to it in the description. But for now, we're just going to go through and I'm going to give my thoughts on what is in the tutorial video and what we learn about the DLC from it. So without further ado, let's keep going on this. First up, lovely big shot of the Hybrid X Xtractor model. The modeling on this is gorgeous. Lots of detail. I mean, this is a really close shot, and it just looks absolutely amazing. I'm loving the detail in the rear lights, so the indicator and the brake lights. There's a huge amount of detail in that, in the little circles. There's a minor bit of pixelation in the Andersen logo, but otherwise looks brilliant. I'm loving the mesh on the side. One of the great things about Farming Simulator 19 is the mesh and being see-through, and I'm loving that. Even at this close range as well, all the labels on the back have a lot of detail and a lot of definition. So yeah, the model on this, absolutely fantastic, looking really, really brilliant. And we can get a better look at some of these labels on the back of it here. Yeah, absolutely loving it. And I'm loving the Andersen logo cut out as well in the back. That's really cool too. So let's continue on, and more beautiful shots of this. And in fact, we missed it there, but you could see again the labels on the inside there. So the tutorial itself says that this is something that's useful on small farms and up. So I'm really pleased to hear that. I'm really hoping actually that it also, the price of it in game reflects that, reflects it as being something that is easy to use on a small sized farm. And here we have the first actual usage of the Hybrid X Xtractor, where you can see it works like a conveyor belt in game. So you walk up to it, you jump into it as if you were getting into any other vehicle, and then you can control it moving forwards and back. And it looks like from this, yeah, it's got some steering on it as well. So you can maneuver it into the field, into your best position, ready for you to load bales into it. And you load bales into it in the same way. Oh, in fact, yeah, there. And once you're into it, you unfold it as well. So there we go. And you load bales into it, as I was saying, as you would load a bale trailer or anything like that. So telehandler or front loader, it's a rear loading like this. And as you can see, the bale makes its way through. And as it reaches the wrapping point, it starts to wrap it. And you basically then just keep loading bales from the back into it like this. And you can see we get a tube coming out the other side onto the field. Here's confirmation that this piece of equipment uses both square and round bales, so you can put either in however you want. One of the nice things, especially with the square bales, is how you can see that if you don't get them exactly in line, then they do have, they can be at a slight angle, or not a slight angle, but slightly offset to each other. So it's not just, they are individual bits, and we will see this actually as we go through that these individual bits and continue there. And you can see with the round bales in this picture, you can see the long tube of bales that is coming out. And then as it pushes, you can see here the Hybrid X Xtractor moving backwards as it pushes more and more bales out. And when you've come to the end, when you've loaded all your bales into it, or you've made this as long as you want, you unload it as you would any other piece of equipment. And it then just pushes it right out to the end and drops it off. Once you've done that, the bales, of course, will ferment. In Farm Sim, as soon as you've wrapped a bale, it becomes a silage bale. So there is that to it. And then we have another new function here of these new bale tubes. And this is a function that I hope we get to see with single wrapped bales as well. And that is, you walk up to it and you get this option appear in the top left. Cut open bale. And this is brilliant. This I absolutely love. Come along to the bale and you press that button and you cut them open. And we have a new type of bale in game. We have unwrapped silage bales. Now, as I said, I really, really hope that the standard single bales have this function, that you are able to cut open single wrap silage bales. I think that's likely, considering that the very last bale in this run is going to be a single wrapped bale. So that would make sense. So from my gameplay point of view, what I will be doing, if I'm able to, is I will be cutting open wrapped bales going forward, because I really want to do that. You wouldn't put all this plastic into your feed mixer. So the idea that you can unwrap the bales before you load them into the feed mixer, absolutely brilliant. And you can see as it walk along, and you can just keep unwrapping bales in this line. And then, of course, once you've unwrapped a load of bales like that, you can bring along one of the Andersen smart mixers from the DLC, load in the silage bale, and they're ready to feed your cows. So I'm really loving the functionality of this. I'm really loving what this adds to the game. To me, it appears it adds more to the game than just what we see in this tutorial. I think it changes how silage bales work in the game completely from the looks of things, which makes me really excited. Adds that extra level of realism to the game, which is absolutely brilliant. And as I said at the beginning of this video, if you want to check out the Giants tutorial itself, then what I will do is I will put that in the description. But again, I'm really excited to see more from this DLC, released on March the 26th. And really all that's left for me to say is that I hope you have enjoyed my taking a look at the contents of this tutorial. Go check out the actual tutorial, and if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for the latest videos from FendtFarmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.